and welcome to Like Totally Vegan. Today we're making a delicious spinach dip. The one from your past that you always love to eat. When someone brings it to the party, you're pumped. So we're going to veganize it to the point where people don't even realize it's vegan. I have friends that are vegan, pause and double check with me. Is this really vegan? I say, yeah. It's perfect. No one even knows. So let's get started. So the Knorr vegetable recipe mix is actually vegan. And you can see a picture here of the bread bowl and the spinach dip, totally 80s. And all I've done is veganized everything on the back, the Knorr spinach dip. And the first ingredient is 1 box, 10 ounces frozen chopped spinach. And the trick with this is it comes in the frozen box. And check the recipe on how to cook it on the box. And basically you're microwaving it for 6 minutes, stirring, another 4 minutes. Let it cool. You can put it in the freezer to cool it down quickly. And then you need to squeeze out the water. And I just do that by kind of pressing it against the side of the bowl. And then I put it into this new bowl so you have it nice and dry, all ready to go. So we're going to put that in our bowl. And be sure to use a bowl with a lid because this is going to go into the fridge to be chilled. What? And here's the lid here, so we'll put that in there. So the next ingredient is 1 cup of mayonnaise. I've used the Just Mayo. You can use any mayonnaise you'd like. I prefer Just Mayo or Vegan-aise, just because the texture is something I'm used to. If the mayonnaise is too runny, it will make this recipe kind of strange. So a nice, good textured mayonnaise like this. And then we're going to put in an 8-ounce can of chopped water chestnuts. These are optional, but I think it adds a nice fun crisp crunch to it. So we'll just add that. And then this is 3 green onions chopped. Again, that is optional, but I think it adds good flavor. And then this is very important, sour cream. I use the Tofutti sour cream. I've tried other sour creams and it makes the dip way too runny. So be sure to use Tofutti brand. As you can see, it's very white, it's very thick. It goes great for this recipe. Pop that in. And then of course, the bag of vegetable recipe mix. Pour that in. And be sure you use a nice big bowl because you're going to be mixing and things fall over. It can be really messy. So carefully stir this up until everything is mixed. As you can see, everything is all nice and mixed. And we're going to put the lid on and stick it in the fridge. And it needs to chill, let's see what it says here, about 2 hours, or overnight is fine. It's just nice to do the day before you have a party and it's ready to go. So while the dip is chilling, we're going to go ahead and create a bread bowl. And I'm just cutting around, kind of like when you cut a top off a pumpkin. And you want to watch out so that you don't poke the bottom of it. I got this bread from Panera Bread Company. It's a sourdough round. And it makes a perfect bread bowl. I just pull the top off. You can kind of cut it off here. Set to the side, and then I pull out as much bread as I can because we have quite a bit of spinach dip. And just be sure to leave the crust and make sure you don't poke the bottom because you don't want the dip going through. And then I'm just going to go ahead and cut up the top part here. You chilled the spinach dip, and as you can see, it's all nice and hydrated. You can stir it around a little bit. Looking good. And just go ahead and put it right into the bread bowl. What's kind of nice about the bread bowl is that you can just put a bit in and then just keep replenishing it as people devour it. People go crazy over this stuff. And that way it keeps it cool. Just keep adding more. And you don't have to serve this in a bread bowl. You could just go ahead and leave it in the bowl that you made it in, or a separate fun bowl. So now the bread bowl with the spinach dip is all ready to serve to your wonderful guests. And again, like I said, you don't have to put it in a bread bowl. You can put it in a regular bowl and then have different chips. Ruffles, totally vegan. It's just potatoes, salt, and oil. And surprise, Doritos. It's also vegan. They're one flavor. The spicy sweet chili is totally vegan. And they go so good with the spinach dip. So let's give it a try. Oh, it's so good. So creamy. So dead on. People don't even know it's vegan. It's wonderful. Thank you for watching. Bye.